What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope we're all doing really well. Now, I have struggled for time this week, so I haven't managed to finish off doing some of my objectives that I planned to do, like Mendy. I wanted to finish him off, but I'm running out of time now, so yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, I wanted, as the thumbnail says, it is a 4-3-2-1. Yeah, right at the beginning we did a 4-5-1. That translated really poorly into the 4-3-2-1. And what I mean by translated poorly, I mean it was all over the place. It was a 4-3-2-1. People said it defended in a 4-4-2. It didn't defend in a 4-4-2. It was kind of like all over the place. So yeah, what I wanted to do was like a true 4-3-2-1, and that is what we managed to achieve with this 4-5-1 version here. So yeah, let me drop in the gameplay and then I'll come back at the end of the video, as always, guys, and I will show you how I've got this bad boy set up. But in the meantime, hit that like button if you like what you see, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with your friends, share it with your neighbours, share it with anybody you know. It would be much appreciated. So anyway, gameplay, code at the end. So I think with all of these formations and all of these tactics, it's so much easier to show you from defence to attack. It just makes more sense. So you can see here you have your banker 4, you have your 3, and then you have your forward 3 if you like. Naturally, your left back and right back will get forward. It's part of their work rates, if you like. But you can see back to front, front to back. It's got everything you need. It's got the defending, it's got the attacking, it's got the counter as well. Because we haven't set it up for counter, it plays so well. You can instantly see at the bottom of your screen you have the left back. He's going towards the LM, which is great for the support. You can get your triangles, you can get your passing going on. We've got the LM going on a run, and then inside the LM you have the cam, or if you like, the CF position. And then from there, I mean, those finesse shots are just, yeah, they're a killer in this game. They're an absolute killer. But what I like about this formation the most is, although it effectively is a 4-5-1 translated into a 4-3-2-1, it doesn't lose its natural width, whereas the original 4-3-2-1 did. So you're relying heavily on your left back and right back to give you that width. And now you just have that natural width from the LM and RM. You can see there your front 3 are very close together, much like the centre forwards were in the 4-3-2-1. And then, yeah, from there, little dink, 3-0. We scored a lot of goals with this formation, a lot of goals. I wouldn't say it was the most goals we've scored per formation, but it was up there. And obviously it helps when you've got players like Vinny Jr., Sen, Bon Mati, Son up front. Son is still a relevant card in this game. He's insane. The finesses were just ridiculous. But yeah, 4-0 up, as you can see. Yeah, I think we only conceded 2 or 3 goals as well with this formation, which was pretty nice. And this is also for old gen as well, guys. So yeah, if you're still rocking old gen, it's still relevant. And then here, things like Beckham. Beckham is just... Last year's Beckham wasn't great, I don't think, but this 88 version, you can play him on the wing, and it doesn't matter. He doesn't need that speed. It's just crazy. And then from here, the counter attack, and you can see there it's a 2v1 against, and then from here you get that run from midfield, and then there's no defence. There's nothing there, and then you get your 6th goal, and finally your opponent quits. And then you move on to the next game, 1-0 down. It happens. We do concede. I did say it's very rarely that you don't concede in this game, but it's what you do from there that makes it. As I said, in the last video, actually, the risk outweighs the reward, and that is what it's all about. So if you go 1-0 down, you want a formation that will allow you to come back. You want a formation that will allow you to not necessarily dictate, but to help you, give you a slight advantage, give you a slight edge. And obviously the 4-4-2, look at that for a slide rule pass there, it's amazing. But yeah, the 4-4-2 is still one of the best formations out there. However, if like me, you're looking for alternatives, you want to try different things, you're looking at more attacking formations and stuff like that, then absolutely this is the one for you guys. Like I say, last game 6-0, this game 4-1. It's just bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers, this formation. I can't describe it in any way. I mean, you get that run from the outside right. Yes, the keeper saves it, but you don't give up. The way it's set up, the way it plays is just, and then it's just mad. It's just such an easy goal, 5-1. I don't want to say this formation is one of those formations that will be the be all and end all, because there's still formations out there that are a little bit better, but this one, if you're looking for the old school, old FC24 type of gameplay, formation type tactics, then this is the one. So I do recommend this one. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'll leave you with the gameplay, and then obviously we're getting close now to those instructions. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's definitely worth listening to how we've set it up, and obviously the explanation behind the different types of roles. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So yeah, as you can see on this one, guys, I've got it set up 4-3-2-1. There's your code, top left, fill your boots. If you want to do it right now, that's absolutely fine. But I suggest you kind of stay around for the explanation on how this works. So yeah, it's a 4-5-1 attack. It's on counter attacking. Defensive approach is high, auto offside track opposition runs, etc. etc. It says there it tends not to track opposition runs. It does track opposition runs, so I'm not sure why it says that. But as you can see, the thing we want is the player roles. So with this one here, we leave the defence alone. We don't need to touch it. The RM we have on an inside forward, so he will play closer to the cam. The holding player does exactly what it says on the tin. I'm using SCN. I packed him out of my rewards the other day, so that was pretty nice. The LM, we've got an inside forward and attack. And then your two cams, we have our shadow striker attack, and then your striker is on advanced forward attack, or you can use poacher, whatever your preference is. It attacks it looks like a 4-3-2-1 on your screen right here. It attacks like a 4-3-2-1 if you've watched the gameplay clips. I love the way the two cams, they interact with the striker, and I also like the fact, slightly different from last year's version of the 4-3-2-1, I quite like that these players, although they come inside, they still keep a little bit of width, which is pretty nice as well. And yeah, as you can see from the gameplay clips, we scored a lot of goals with this formation, and really enjoying it at the minute as well. So yeah, if this is your type of thing, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, everybody take care and look after themselves.